EXTENZO. Now that's a name that I haven't recognised, so obviously it's very new to New Zealand.
Yes, it is. Hey, Rob. EXTENZO is very new to New Zealand. We've just set up here this weekend in Canterbury, and we set up in Auckland about 2 months ago.
So what does it do?
EXTENZO is an instant ceiling that you can put across an existing ceiling cavity to create a perfectly flat, smooth ceiling within a few hours.
So how does it work? Because it's like a false ceiling.
It is like a false ceiling, yes. It's a skin or a membrane which you stretch across and you anchor or lock it in with an aluminium rail that runs against the walls. So it stretches from wall to wall and doesn't actually hang from the ceiling. It doesn't have structural properties. It's purely, I guess, for decorative only. But the advantage is that it creates that instant ceiling without any of the drawbacks that you get with the traditional plaster ceilings. There's no cracking, there's no warping, there's no painting, no plaster.
Because we're going to take a look at this one up over here.
Yes.
Because it's got a picture on it.
That's right. One of the advantages of having the PVC stretch ceiling is that you can get it in different colours, different textures and different designs. With this one here, we've got the nice cloud, the cloud sunny day. There are other options. You can supply us your own artwork.
So you can get the children to paint their own ceiling.
You can get your children to paint their own ceiling, yeah. You supply us the artwork and we'll screen print anything you like.
The neat thing about that is you could change it as they grew a bit older and their interests changed. You could change the ceiling.
Yes, exactly right. The aluminium tracks all around the edge of the room, they will stay there. Simply, we take the old ceiling off and we can put up a new one. So we can change colours, we can change designs, everything you like.
And obviously you've got light that comes in through it.
We integrate it with a lighting system. Now this one here is backlit, but we also have downlights and through lights. You can also hang chandeliers. Now, like I said, it doesn't have any structural properties, so we don't attach the lights to the ceiling. We attach the lights through the ceiling. But the backlight options just give you lots of different things. You can go with a twinkle light, starlight effect, little pinprick LEDs, all sorts of things. And
obviously, it's got commercial usage as well as domestic.
Primarily we see the application in the commercial industries, restaurants, clubs, bars, shops, factories, offices, that sort of thing. Because of the different colour options and the shapes and contours that you can make with this. Having said that, it's going to be very nice for your house as well, because the atmosphere and the magical effects that you can create with the EXTENZO ceiling is really nice.
Yeah, what about airflow and air conditioning and such?
Yeah, we can integrate it with your air conditioning system, and you actually create an air gap in between, say, for instance, your pink bats, and then you can be an air gap with your EXTENZO ceiling, so that will add to the thermal barrier. But we can also integrate it so that we can actually make that air gap slightly bigger, and we can actually have your air conditioning system pumping through there and ventilating your room totally invisibly, because all the ventilation goes through the corners of the room, through the invisible slots in the corner of the structure.
So really, absolutely amazing piece of art that becomes your ceiling.
Absolutely right, absolutely right. The perfect finish, perfectly flat, perfectly smooth, flexible, no cracks, no cleaning, anti-dust, anti-mould. So there's lots and lots of advantages with the EXTENZO ceiling, particularly here in Canterbury at the moment.